we're delayed. I'm gonna be pretty close to making my connector flight in Atlanta. We'll see how this works out.
Overhead compartment, smaller items may be placed underneath the seat in front of you. If you're sitting in the exit row, please review the exit row responsibilities located on the passenger safety card in your seat back pocket. If you're unable or prefer not to perform these functions, please contact me and I'll be happy to find you. And carrying items. Ensure your aisle armrest is lower. Thank you.
I think he's ready for the coronavirus. What do you think? We're finally about to take off. We're finally rolling. Holy smokes. Those are catfish lakes, what those are right there. Alright, so it's early. It's 5 o'clock this morning here in Vegas. I'm on the 32nd floor. I can't remember what hotel I'm in. It's I'm right here on the strip. I'm in. Look down and I'm looking straight out at Treasure Island right here. The Venetian Palazzo or something like that anyhow. But so the first part of this video you watched was on Monday evening. And the bad thing about traveling this week was all this stuff with Volvo kind of was last minute stuff when they contacted me. And this week is spring break week in our area. And we have 2 colleges in our area, 2 4-year colleges in our area that are about 20 miles apart. And so I couldn't get on an early flight, and the deal is when I fly for somebody, I want to fly out of my town right there, and I don't want to have to drive to Birmingham. I don't want to have to drive to Jackson or Memphis or anything like that. I want to be able to take off and land out of Columbus right there, which, you know, it saves me quite a bit. But anyhow, so I was limited on flights because of last minute and spring break. So I had I took a late flight. I worked all day, loaded all day long. Took a late flight going out of Columbus. The plane had mechanical issues leaving Atlanta, coming to Columbus to pick us up, because there's like 5, I think there's like 5 back and forths from Atlanta to Columbus every day. And the plane was late. They said they had mechanical issues, which, you know, any of y'all who travel and like that, y'all know the deal on that. So they were, I had a little bit of layover time built in, an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, something like that. And so, I mean, that was good, but the plane was bad delayed getting back. And then, so what that did was that throwed us out of sequence getting into Atlanta. So then we sat at our airport for over 30 minutes in the plane waiting to take off before they could make us room to land in Atlanta. So we finally take off. I'm still okay. Everything's good. We land in Atlanta. I'm still okay. My flight to take off to Vegas flies at 9:06. We hit the ground in Atlanta. and they cannot get us a gate ready. First they said that they were going to let us out on the ground, and then we'd go into the terminal. And of course I had to change concourses, landing in D as in dog and taking back off as in T as in Tim. And so that's like from one end of the universe to the other in Atlanta, you know what I mean? So we sat there and we sat there and we sat there. We sat there for another 30 something minutes. I was sitting there watching my watch and watching the time run out. I was still okay though. So they got us to a gate, and we didn't have to get out on the ground. We actually hit the jetway. And so then I had a bag that I had to grab, because on that jet there, you have to, what they call pink tag on the jetway. And so they take it, it's a carry-on, but they take it and they put it in the belly of the plane. So then when you get off, you grab it back again. Well, it took them a while to get that thing to me, and all of us there, it took them a while. And so it rocked on and rocked on. I'm texting Jill, telling her, I said, I'm screwed, I'm screwed, I'm screwed. So I get it, and I take off running for the train. And as I'm coming off the escalator, the train is taking off. I see the doors close on it, so I missed that one. It takes about 7 or 8 minutes to get the next train back to me. So I'm taking off on T2. And so I'm thinking, well, that's cool. I'll get the next train, and when I come up the escalator off the train, T2 will be right there. No. It goes backwards, people, on that one. Because there's some in Atlanta there where you come up the escalator, some of them go, it depends on where you end up at. So it's at the far end of the terminal, man. So I run. I mean, I'm dragging my suitcase behind me. It's on wheels, man. We're booking it down through there. And I get up to my gate, and the two ladies there at the gate, they look at me, and and it's 9:04 when I run up to the gate. And I walk up there, and she says, "You must be Tim." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She says, it's already gone. It was on time and stuff. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm here. But I said, I am here, 2 minutes early. She said, we know. And she said, we already got you taken care of. So at this time, I'm livid, but they don't know I'm livid. And so I'm so upset. I text Jill, and I tell Jill, I said, I think I'm just going to rent a car and drive back home tonight. I'm so pissed right now. And she said, well, whatever you want to do. And then the Delta girls, they said, look, we got you. We're going to take care of you. Don't worry about it. We're going to take care of you. They said, we've already got you a hotel voucher, and we've got you food vouchers, everything. We're gonna take care of you. They said, just get your ride to the hotel, which they have a shuttle that runs. They told me where to go catch it. So I get on out of there and catch the shuttle, and I get me something to eat there at the hotel. Of course, at this time, it's about 10 o'clock at night too. So I got booked on the first flight out, which was supposed to fly yesterday morning, which was Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. out of Atlanta. So I got on the shuttle at 5, got to the airport and all that stuff like that. It would have put me getting here in Atlanta at 8:30 is when it would have put me getting here. And so I got to do a voiceover for Rhodabeck there. But anyhow, so we get on the plane. We're early getting on the plane. We're gonna leave on time, and everything's great. Well, about that time the pilot comes on, it's about 2 or 3 minutes till us pushing off. He says, we got Delta's done put something on the plane that was not supposed to go on this plane, so they're gonna remove it. No biggie, that's fine. Get that done. So we sat there about 15 minutes, man. It's like 15 after now, after 7, and he comes back on the intercom and he said, I hate to tell y'all this, but they've done put the wrong amount of fuel on the plane, and it doesn't match our paperwork. It's actually too much fuel. And he said, but we can't go till we get our paperwork matching up. And I'm thinking, for the love of Pete, man, come on. 7:40, we finally pushed back from the terminal to take off. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God. So I've got a guy here that his name is Ryan. He's going to pick me up from the airport. He lives here, and he watches my stuff and all that stuff like that and everything. And so I emailed him while I'm on the plane, and I said, dude, we're 40 minutes taking off. I said, looks like we're gonna land about 9:15 now. Show starts at 9. I'm like, oh God. So anyhow, we finally hit the ground here in Vegas at about 9:15, 9:20 time I get off the airplane and all that stuff. And of course they did bump me all the way up at the front up there on that flight, so that was really nice of them to do that and get up there in the very front, first class. So that was pretty sweet. But anyhow, Ryan picks me up here at the airport and brings me to the hotel real quick. I'd get checked in. Monster hotel I'm talking about, and there's 2 casinos here, and I don't know how many restaurants is here and all that stuff like that. And so I finally get to my room, come back down. Ryan's waiting on me. We go to the show, and then we're at the show the rest of the day. Got hooked up with Let's Dig and Elite Earthworks and several other people that knew me and through the videos and stuff like that, and we toured around. So talked to a lot of different companies yesterday. I got some stuff I got a big agenda today and everything. Gonna be meeting with some people and stuff like that. So just gonna kind of give you an update on that right there, and I gotta do this voiceover real quick and get this video ready. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.